the great internet that I now have. And of course, just wanting to play more Rogue Legacy 2 in early access, but very much updated as of late last week, and very much enjoying the new content that this update brought. So let's see what we can get done. We've got a slight boost to the gold gang, which is great. Take any boost I can get. Go. I am trying to get a little bit more Rogue Legacy in than I normally do in a day, because I was crazy enough to pick up another game, Curse of the Dead Gods, which I'm very much looking forward to playing tomorrow. Probably stream that a little bit, get a feel for what it's got to offer. I debated between this and some Dandy Ace tonight, and decided on this one for the reasons I shared. Alright, now why don't these guys have a life bar? What's going on here? Is that a trait that I have, where I can't see life bar? I bet it is. Life bar or damage, apparently. Alright, there we go. Okay, decent. I actually have another rune similar to, I think the one we have on right now is called Lifesteal, and that's what gives us a little bit of health back every time we kill an enemy. But I have another one that has a different name. I'd have to see it. But I think they stack. And if that's the case, we should be able to get more than 1 HP back every time. Okay, a little bit of health back. Zoiks. Feels like I always need a warm-up session. Alright, nothing new in there. So we'll head up. What do we have over here? Increases your total mana pool by 25. Now, Ivy Seed. Should we see what it does? Why not? 25 resolve, the Ivy Seed. Create an Ivy canopy every time you do an aerial recovery. Okay. So that's going to allow us to put a platform out when we get hit and do the recovery jump. Not bad. Let's see. I want to keep going through here for now. Keep grabbing that gold. And then we'll head off to one of the other areas. Oop. Came out of there a little bit fast. I was watching a video today from a YouTuber called Dads with Gamepads, and it was 10 games that you can play on an airplane, you know, that don't require online connection, which is an interesting idea for a video. Anyways, the original Rogue Legacy was his #1 game. I'm not sure what's supposed to be in here. I don't know if there's a invisible chest over here. Sometimes they do that. Apparently not. But anyway, let me just double check. Alright. His #1 was the original Rogue Legacy, so you know, I was taking a look at that and just comparing the visuals. What a difference. Both of them, you know, great playing games. There's that new feature. That's nice. Looks like it's only temporary too. That was going to disappear. But all I was saying is, you know, Supercell. Cellar Door has done a lot of work improving the visuals. So props to them. Supercell is the company that makes Clash Royale, which I am hopelessly addicted to on the phone. I take that back. That's a little bit strong. I'm not addicted to it, but I've pretty much been playing it since the beginning. It's a good idle game. Just pass the time kind of thing. This way. Feels like I've seen this room 100 times. It's probably because I have. Oh boy. We're getting towards the end of the rooms in this section. What else do we got here? I guess there's a couple spots going up and to the left. Well, we're right here. Okay, don't get hit. I don't know that this is going to go well. Because that's going to make that go away. So I'm really not sure how they expect us to do this, because this shield does not stop, and I can't deflect it. Can't dash through it. Well, it's worth a try. Alright. Well, I think we can keep going down to the right. I would imagine we're going to encounter one of the new areas here shortly. This area, I believe, is the one that's still being worked on. Yeah. Okay, what did I do? Take a wrong turn? I suppose it doesn't matter, we'll warp. Okay. So, we could... Let's see. Could go to Kerguelen. Why don't we do that? I don't feel like we've fully explored the Kerguelen Plateau yet. I'll say this, it's a really tough area. Snow zombies, wolves. Look at that coin. I don't think that's supposed to be there. Alright, we're gonna have to let it go. Okay, this is, oh. Alright, so there was a Twitch user in the earlier stream that tipped me off to the fact that those guys can be killed. I thought they were invulnerable, those shiny guys. And it turns out you need to spin kick them. Apparently I can't jump off that. See what I mean? It's a tough one. Those are the guys I was talking about. Oh, look at the timing on that. That's fantastic. Alright, so we've got some wolves, both of which got me. Nice thing about these guys is that they drop a lot of coins. Alright. And those are the zombies that I mentioned. They just kind of pop up randomly. You gotta watch out for them. Where is the treasure? I bet it's in that wall. Yep, you can see the cracks. Oh well. There we go. Perfect. What do we got here? Sanguine Cape. Magically imbued and stitched together with bloody thread. Sanguine. Okay. Living up to its name. footing while we're up here. I think that was the smart play. I don't see anything else up there. So... oh boy. Okay, don't get hit. Well... no, we're gonna pass. Think about that for a second. I do have a rune right now. I don't have it equipped because of the whole rune carry weight situation, but I have a rune that will allow for 2 dashes in a row, and I think that's going to be pretty helpful. Alright, so I can't really see around. But that was the room that I started out in, so we're gonna head off this way. I wish I could. Oh, all right. I was in here. Thank you again to the Twitch user earlier. That pointed that maneuver out. Okay, so we're not having much luck there. So I think we must have to go this way. This is going okay so far. We have to go down here. So I was telling a buddy today, I have fallen pretty hard for Mr. Robot in Season 3, and I'm not going to give anything away, but for anybody that's watched it, Irving, he is a gift. Again, no, not giving anything away here, but his comment about having ribs for breakfast, I was laughing out loud at that. Just the surrealness of the entire situation, and he's carrying on about ribs. You gotta love it. Oh, I didn't even see that guy. I was watching the shade. Okay. Speaking of which, if you are a Magic the Gathering player, I've just realized what that enemy reminds me of. There's a Frozen Shade card from, gosh, Ice Ages. And I think it's a flyer that you can pump up, if I'm remembering right. It's been a while on that card. But man, does the art look similar. Good on them. It was a cool looking card. Blast you again. How about that? How are we doing here map-wise? I think we're gonna... down here? Okay. So there's something in here. Well. Alright, what is this? Lily of the Valley. Choose this relic to reveal its powers. I feel like we have to do this. This looks extremely difficult to get. Okay, a Lily of the Valley. Alright. You know, I wonder if that's the heirloom that we were looking for that we need to bring to... oh god, not these guys. There's an area where we can't get through. It's like magically sealed. It's a barrier. And they said, you know, you need this special, oh boy, special heirloom. They don't really tell you what it is, but somebody just said, yeah, I hid it somewhere. So I don't know. Maybe that's it. Maybe we'll find out, maybe we won't. You never know in Rogue Legacy. Next room could always be your last. Alright, only Father believed in me. If not for him, my brothers would have had me sacrificed years ago. Okay. I'll admit I'm not really paying attention to the story. I don't really come to this game for the story. Okay, now this is interesting. An empty room like that. Wait a second. Is there a hidden chest? It's happened once before where, you know, I just hit the chest opening button. Oof, this is gonna be tough. Actually, that guy went down pretty fast. This one seems to have more life. Okay. Not too shabby. Well, I guess we'll waltz back this way. Ah, totally blew it on the button press. Alright. I have to admit, I don't know how much longer this run is going to last. Okay. Well, we'll keep it going for as long as we can, right? That was good timing on getting the hell out of the way. Figured those guys could jump up there. Come on, buddy. He looks a little bit glitched there, which I'm totally okay with. Challenge room with 40 health. We're gonna have to skip it. Unless we find one of those apples that gives us a bunch of health back. You have a gift. You're meant for so much more Z. Etc., etc. They're talking about Lamech. I took down Lamech. It's kind of the first boss you run into. Oh. White Walker. Well, we ranked up. Get some additional equipment weight. And pretty fair amount of gold on 111 enemies. So, see, eating food hurts you. That's going to be really tough with this guy. But gold plus 90%. Alright, we're going to try it. We're going to try it. I guarantee nothing. Okay, so we can't do rune weight, but we got a lot of options here. So raising weapon crit, and then this increases the damage of the crits. Part of me is pretty partial to that, but also, let's see. Chance to randomly find red aether and breakables. I don't really care about that at this point. Increase living safes gold conversion. Wouldn't mind doing that at all. Wish I could pump a little bit into that. Still need to look up what resolve even does, if I'm being honest. Reduce Architect's Finder's fee. Alright, you know what? Let's go with this one. And And look at that. It's going to open up a new Jousting Studies. It's a pretty small room, so it's more of an imagination chamber than an actual jousting one. Increased damage with dash strikes. Yeah. We're going to go with that for now. Okay, so we've got the archer. You know, he's similar to the gunslinger, but you're getting one shot at a time. Okay, now I've got 18 more. There's nothing I think I can turn on at this point, but this was the other one that I was talking about, the soul steel, and we are going to need a fair amount more of rune carrying weight, so we'll keep working on that. I think that's the one that I'd like to open next. And no coins for Sharon. That's a real bummer, isn't it? $20 a coin. So, you know, this could be a good run. If we happen to come into coins and I happen to be able to stay alive, that's the other part of the bargain. You know, I used to not be that big of a fan of the mage, but then I had a really great run with the mage, so maybe I just need to play a little bit more as the archer. All right. Well, it's nice that these guys are dropping coins. Feels like sometimes the game can get a little bit stingy when you've got a gold bonus happening. A strong gold bonus, I should say. That's when I tend to notice it. Okay, now that's going to open up the new area, which I don't know that we're ready yet. I'd like to grab some more gold in here first. I like that he gets a little bit floaty if you shoot while he's falling. A little bit of the floaty action. Alright, Axis Mundi already. We're going to back up out of that one for now. I mentioned I was watching the Dads with Gamepads video. The other video I turned on for a little bit was the vidcast with Seasoned Gaming, and they were making me laugh too. Yeah, don't love the archer for situations like this. This is pretty rough. I could try to spin kick these guys, I guess, but it just only does so much damage. This guy just isn't really as ideal. That was kind of painful. I think the archer needs some kind of a buff. I don't know what kind, but I think something is needed. I'm gonna go ahead and say for me, he's the weakest of the different character options that there are. My favorite is probably the Valkyrie. I don't know. I guess I like the knight too, just the normal knight from the first game. But I think the Valkyrie, you know, has won me some pretty tough battles. Trying to dodge that floating death ball. Okay. I'd like to talk with someone that likes the archer. You know, like, this is your favorite character. I'd like to understand why. And I'd probably like to understand what I'm doing wrong, what I'm missing. Like, maybe it's just something about the, you know, pinpoint accuracy, if you're good with shooting. I mean, you know, I think there's probably areas, oh, that's right, he's got the meet is murder thing. There are probably areas where, you know, they're made easier because you've got this capability of distance. I think his attack is kind of slow, and then on top of that, you got to aim it. Oh, didn't really even have a chance on those. Those are gonna float to me, I think. Well, let's see. There we go. We're gonna have to go through that door to dodge the meat. There we go. Oh. I think we should do the challenge room, just you know, for comedic purposes. Well, no, it wasn't the greatest run. Yeah, we might be able to buy something. with the 2 grand. You know, Meisuko made a good point about this game earlier when he said that you're always progressing. I think that's true. All right, you were bitten by a... What does that say? You were bitten by a syringe. Okay. Gain 20% of your weapon damage's health, but you take 150%. That sounds pretty great. Alrighty. Increase health gain for meat. Yeah. I mean, we could see if this opens up another tier of upgrades. I think that would be the main reason for going with this one. Because dash strikes, I mean, that's really no big deal. Alright, so it did, but it's an early access thing, not available yet. Alright. So let's see if we can put a run together here. 290 gold, let that go. No big. We've got the flamethrower magic, which I like. We've got the winter shout. I'm a big fan of that. Well, let's see what we can't pull together here. That's what that does. And it's mighty fine. So if you noticed, I get a ton of life back every time I kill one of these guys, which is awesome. What's this guy selling? Switch gear and gain 2.5% spell and weapon damage. Reduce resolve by 30%. Alright, small projectiles and grants spore burst. Boy, what do you do? I don't know. I'm already having a good run based on the current stuff I've got. Maybe I blew it there, but I'm feeling okay about this. Okay. Alright, before we keep going that way, let's go down here. Defeat all enemies and don't get hit. Oh boy, it's Jezball. I was just about to say, you know, not a big deal if we don't get it, because I've got a fair amount of the blood and silver bar currency right now. What we need to do too is check out that new equipment that we opened up. Have the blacksmith make it. Totally forgot about that. So many things to upgrade in this game. Oh, wow. Okay. 25 HP from that one guy. That's bad. Yeah, I like this vampire trait that I have. It's quite good. Okay. It's kind of a tough setup in that room there. Okay. Not bad. Oh, wait a second, why? It shows a treasure over there. I don't remember even seeing it. Let's see if we can see it on the way back. So there's a, is there a false wall in here somewhere? Oh no, apparently I just didn't go over there. Ah, bugger. Bugger. Okay. Get some health back. Drop down over here. This is either going to go really poorly or really well, I think. Alright, almost back to full health. Stand in the middle here as much as we can. See, this is where the barb comes in handy. Now you got these big guys running around, no problem. Nice. Full life. Not bad. Okay. Let's keep cruising along here. Oh, alright. Let's see what we're doing now. What we got here? I love how they change the sound when you are behind the wall. Hear that? That's outstanding. It's the little things for me. Okay, we're going that way. Thought I was clear. Now there's a chest up here. Some enemies, which in this case is health. So far, looking pretty good, I'd say. That's Axis Mundi over there. I don't know, I think we've torn through this area pretty well. We're at 1,500 gold. let's head over to Axis Mundi. We'll see what we can do over here. Now, if we can get all the way through, we're going to end up with a decent amount of gold. And then it'll take us right into the Kerguelen Plateau. I know I'm probably saying that wrong, and I am fine with it. Not a huge fan of that guy, what to say. I do like that he died quickly, however. Oh, duh. I got that stuff. Oh, now that's interesting. So I killed that guy with thorns, and I think they still ended up giving me some health back. That was kind of them. Well, I would like to grab that. I know we're going to take some hits. Okay, I'm not going to be able to get up there, as far as I can tell. Unless we do one of those crazy shots. Oh! Wow, okay. That really worked out. Didn't expect it to. Up. Come on. I didn't know their projectiles could be canceled out, basically. The skeleton archers, seems like. Maybe that's a barbarian thing, I don't know. Wow, that was close. Alright, should have stayed up here. This feels like I could go on for a long time with this vampiric trait. And then they're still giving you food when you run into it. It's pretty decent. I like this one. Well, let's keep moving on along here. We're probably half the way through Axis Mundi. A lot of treasure chests in Axis. I think I passed up a treasure, but I'm gonna be okay with it. Same with that one. So I just recently wrapped up 30 coins, speaking of coins, on HBO. If you have HBO Max, definitely recommend that show. If you speak English like me and you don't speak any other languages, the show is in Spanish, and you know, they've got English subtitles, of course. If that's typically not your thing, I'm telling you, this is worth it for that show. Give it a look. You'll know within the first 15 minutes if you're gonna have an interest in the subject matter. Oh, look at that. Oh, this is gonna be really good. Increase max HP by 77. Oh, we took a lot more damage than I was expecting there. I don't know what happened. That's a humdinger there, let me tell you. Boy, we're really gonna have to be careful now. I mean, theoretically, I could get back to full health. It's just gonna take a minute. Oh. Went from looking really good to not so good in a matter of a moment. Bummer. Oh! I thought he was still froze. Insert oof size large meme right now. Okay. Well, what do we got here? Low health, mana drain, damage, mana regenerates over time. IBS, every day is Taco Tuesday, you fart a lot. Interesting. Steel-toed boots. That could end up being a good thing. I bet it'll allow us to walk on brambles if I had to take a guess. Obscura. Alright, so we're gonna go with the knight for next time. Let's see, is there anything we can buy here? There is. Why don't we go ahead and pop it in Vitality? That would have certainly helped last time, right? So, let's see. Spin kicks now apply armor break for 2 seconds. There you go. Armor break. Oh, there it is. Interesting. The old armor break. All right. Well, you've been fantastic. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll do another live one tomorrow with Curse of the Dead Gods. How about that? Get in there and set it up. Get all the controls right. And I'll start the stream. So, looking forward to it. Yeah, yet another game to be played. But that's alright. Great problem to have. Alright, y'all take care. Great mixing with you. Later.